Thank you for joining us today on this fireside chat. Hope you all are doing safe and being healthy. Everyone is healthy and safe around you. I will be your host for the day. In today's episode, we will be having a live data visualization webinar. The webinar will be of 30 minutes by our guest, followed by 20 minutes of Q&R, where R referring to responses, as no answer is the only solution of any question. We encourage you to share your questions anytime via the Q&A chat box that's located on the banner of the bottom of your screen. Without further ado, allow me to introduce and invite a celebrated and the most incredible talented guest for today, who also teaches us mastering data visualization at Masters Union. We welcome you, Mr. Pavan Lalwani. Pawan Lalwani is a trainer, consultant, instructor, having more than 12 years of experience in training industry, having trained more than 180 clients to the date and done more than one and have trained more than 10,000 participants on various technologies. He comes with a wide range of real-time experience. He has trained various domains and training currently in the various domains like healthcare, banking, finance, marketing, HR, and many more. He also have recorded more than 10,000 videos till date on YouTube, Simply Learn, Packet, and many more platforms. Pawan has traveled and trained people across the globe, mentioning some of the geographical locations like Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Kenya, Oman, and 25 other countries. That's really impressive, Pawan. He specialized in data cleaning and data visualization. Automation is the area he focuses on. You can expect some case studies in your training where 4 hours of your daily work can seriously reduce to 15 minutes without doing any Excel or without having functions of Excel. He worked within organizations like Reserve Bank of India, College of Defense Management, HDFC, Axis Bank, Morgan Stanley, and some of the great institutions of the countries like IITs, IIMs, Symbiosis, and Masters Union. There is a drastic change which has been seen post-implementation of these training concepts in day-to-day work. He has modified the working pattern where usually people used to spend hours together, and now it is done in just a minute. We are really glad, Pawan, to have you in this session, and I wish everyone all the best for this particular session. Very happy to turn it over to you, Pawan.
Great. Thank you, Ben. Thanks a lot. Great, everyone. Welcome and good evening to this training, I can say a webinar on this Power BI, data visualization with Power BI, or business intelligence with Power BI, or data analysis with Power BI. Different names you can give it, but the meaning would be the same. Analyze, visualize, and come to the decision-making part here. This webinar would be of 40 minutes. All the entire 40 minutes will be practical, no theory, no PPT, no anything. Whatever I will speak, I will show you practically here. The topics which I'll be covering here, I'll be showing you some advanced visuals in Power BI, how to create a report in, let's say, 7 minutes, only 7 minutes. Even if you're new to this Power BI tool as well, you can create a report in 7 minutes. We will also see how to bring data from a live website. It can be Amazon, it can be Flipkart, or it can be any moneycontrol.com, and without any knowledge, without using keyboard, we can bring the data from those websites. Along with that, we'll see how to combine multiple files, 100 Excel files in 8 button clicks, 100 CSV files in 3 button clicks. So these are small topics which I'll be covering, and you'll understand what is the power of this tool, Power BI. And also we'll see how to work on artificial intelligence in Power BI, AI in BI, artificial intelligence in business intelligence. And lastly, we'll also see how to clean a data, which is a PDF related data. Okay, so many things are there in this data set. So I can say this Power BI tool is a one-shot tool where everything comes together: data cleaning, data modeling, data visualization. Okay, all this into one package. Now, what are the benefits of using this tool? I can tell you, if you're using Excel 8 hours per day, okay, and let's say you're using for entire 1 year, after using this tool, I can say you'll be saving at least, you'll be saving 3 months of time, and your company will be saving 3 months of salary on you, okay, after implementation of this tool. How easy is the tool? How difficult is the tool? It is easier than Excel. It is easier than Excel. You don't have to use your keyboard. You just need a good mouse, and all things can be done with this button click. Everything with button click. Let me prove it practically. In next 35 minutes, I'll be showing you various demos in this. Okay. Even if you're new to Power BI, even if you're new to Excel as well, this tool would be simpler than Excel, I can say. It's very, very easy here. So as I said, this would be the topics. Let me share my screen. These are the topics I'll be covering. As I said, everyone, how to create report in, I've written 15 minutes, but I'll show you how to create in 7 minutes without using keyboard. We'll see how to clean data. We'll see how to automate daily time consuming activities. We'll see data visualization in Power BI, AI in BI, which is artificial intelligence in business intelligence. And we'll also see how to clean data. Okay, how do we clean data? So let's begin, everyone, this Power BI software. Very first thing, I can say it's a very, very easy tool and free of cost. You don't have to pay any amount for this one. Okay, it's a free tool which you can use. Now, even if you're new to Power BI, let me show you some data. If you want to do a data visualization, first of all, you need some data, right? So what I've done is I have opened data here. So I have this data kept into this folder, which is a clean data. Everyone, please see it's a clean data here. Now, like we have Amazon, Flipkart, Big Bazaar, these are some e-commerce website where you go and purchase some data, right? There you purchase some, some products and everything. But whenever you purchase, you leave something there. Along with the money, you also leave your data there. Now, these companies find out based on your data, they analyze the data and they store this data. So what we are going to do is we are going to analyze this data right now in Power BI itself. So everyone, name of the file is file 8, name of the sheet is orders here. I want everyone to spend 10 seconds and see the column headings. See the column headings, everyone. And you have to remember at least 3 to 4 column headings, everyone. Then only you'll understand this tool. Remember at least 3 to 4 column headings. And I'll scroll on the right hand side. Right. So now these are some column headings. Now, when you go to watch a movie, right, you like to see everything: romance, suspense, thriller, action, sab kuch chahiye. So this is a data which it has everything. It has date data type. You can see it's a date data type. It has text data type, which I can highlight. That's what you call as text data type. Then we have some geographical data type, which I'll be highlighting in the red color. That's what you call as geographical data type, geo. And also along with that, on the right hand side, it's having some numerical data type. Okay, these are numbers: sales, profit, quantity, discount. So I hope you have remembered this 3-4 column names here. Okay, so I'll close the file. Name of the file is file 8. Name of the sheet is order sheet, and I can close the file. That's it. That's Power BI. I'm very new to Power BI, but using 7 minutes and using few button clicks, I will create a good looking report, very good looking report. Please see. First thing, I will just try to bring here data. I'll try to bring the data from Excel into Power BI. Everyone, I'll bring the data from Excel. So Excel workbook. Right, Excel workbook. And I will go to that location and pick up that file 8 from this folder. Click on open. Okay, nothing difficult. If you observe, I'm doing a bit slower. I'll pick up that file 8 from that location. And from there, I'll pick up the orders sheet. Okay, order sheet, and I can click on load button. Since it's a clean data, I'm not going to this. I've directly go to this load button. I can directly go here. Click on load button. Now, I want everyone to write some column names in the chat window after I tell it. Okay. Now on the right hand side, if you see, these are all the 21 columns in the data set. I know the data, therefore I can say you confidently, these are 21 columns. Now, suppose I want to create a report. Okay. I want to create a report over here. So how do I create it? I'm very new to Power BI. I do not know. I can double click anywhere in this location. Double click on the blank space anywhere in the location. And here I can type some value here. Let me type here. Let's say as region sales. Now region was a column name and sales was also a column name. Region space sales, and I want to create a donut chart. Okay, that's it. Column name, and then donut chart. You can pick up any chart, not a problem. So I can create this one as a first one. That's a first chart. I repeat, let me increase the font size for you so it is easily visible for everyone. Let me quickly increase the font size. Right. I'm very new to Power BI. I double clicked over here and then I typed here, let's say as segment Segment was a column name here. Segment and a profit. Profit was also a column name. I remember the column name, and I want to create a pie chart. Okay. Segment, profit, pie chart, and I can click on OK button. So that's a second chart which I prepared. In the chat window, if you can please help me with any two column names which you remember. Meanwhile, I'll create something for you. I can double click again, and I can write here one column name, let's say subcategory. Subcategory is a column name, and I'll create one more column, profit. These were the column names I remember because it's my data. I know the data set. So I want to create a funnel chart. I have never created a funnel chart. I've never created, but using this technique, I'm able to create a funnel chart. So just write the column names and the type of chart you want. So I can click on OK. That's the funnel chart here.
So we have got some suggestions.
Yes.
Pawan.
Yes.
So we are saying like have learned everything. So she has written all like order ID, customer ID, country, sales, profit, category,
Yes.
customer name, and pin code.
Got it. Got it. So I'll pick up any few of them. Let's say someone has written the, let's say,
Country,
state.
sales, profit.
Yeah.
Country and sales profit.
Country, sales, profit. So country is only one. So we'll get only one answer. So state we have, and state and profit I can pick up. So remember, whenever you have a geographical data type, okay, city, country, state, pin code, postal code. So you just double click on that area and write a state. Okay, whenever you get a state, remember you should prepare a map. Whenever there's a geographical data, okay, you should prepare a map, and I can just click on OK button. So that's a map of United States. Why United States? Because the data is for United States. If you put a data for India country, you'll get an India map here. Great. I can double click again and I can prepare something. Let's say I can write as order date. Someone has written the order date column, and I'll write as profit. Now remember, whenever there's a date data type, order date, ship date, delivery date, so you should prepare a line chart. Okay, that should be a line chart here. And lastly, I can just double click over here and I can write as sales. Clicked on OK. So if you observe, I am preparing a report in hardly 5 minutes. By the way, hardly 5 minutes, not more than that. I can double click and I can type one column name named as profit. I'm selecting this profit and I can click on OK. I repeat, I just double clicked on this place and I wrote here as quantity. See, I know the column name, so I'm writing it only the numerical column names as it is. So that's a quantity. Double click and I'll write here discount. There was one more column name, discount, and clicked on OK. So this is the data which I've prepared. Now I went to my manager and I showed this report to my manager. So he wanted to analyze the data. Okay, by looking at the data, you can quickly understand. Suppose if I click on this West region, I can show you the whole West region is shown over here. Okay, so if I select the West region here, these are the states in the West region. That's quantity in the West region, the profit, the sales, and the discount. Okay, everyone. So it is super easy to create a dashboard. It's not that difficult. Okay, it's not that difficult. I repeat, suppose if I select this particular region, the whole dashboard gets filtered for the data. Did I do anything? No, I just created those visuals when the data was clean. When the data was clean, it was easy to prepare this dashboard. Even if the data is not clean, 2, 4, 10 button click would be extra. Few button clicks would be extra, but you can get the answers. So this was all the dashboard which I prepared. Now I went to my manager and that's an appraisal time. Very soon March is coming, and my manager usually tries to find out the problems in whatever I do. So he said, it's not so good looking report, it's black and white. You need to prepare some fancy good looking report. And me being a male guy, I just know 4 colors. I know blue, black, and some white color, where if it was a female, they know more colors as compared to male. So I'm very bad into cosmetic designing. So I took help of View Menu Bar, and then I picked up some themes which are ready-made themes available. Obviously, whichever company you're working, that theme you have to pick up. But I like this Innovate theme, and the theme is ready here. I went to this drop down here and I selected this theme, and that's an Innovate theme. So now you see just by one click how the dashboard looks like. So this is creating reports in just 5 or 7 minutes, not more than that. Right? That was the first topic which I can say. Okay. So that's one thing. So creating report is not a big deal. Everyone, people think dashboard is something what Power BI can do. They only come by looking at this Power BI. But no, Power BI can do many things. 80% apart from this dashboard, there are 80% other things that can be done. Now, people do not focus on data cleaning, data massaging, and automation. That's the next topic which I have. Okay, so that's one topic which I've taken right now. creating a report in, let's say, 7 minutes. Okay. Second topic I have right now. The second topic which I'll pick up, consolidating files, CSV files. Now, many of you might be experienced people in the company who have attended the training. If I want to combine all the 12 files from a folder, okay, the second topic is how to combine CSV file, 100 CSV file in just 3 button clicks. 3 button clicks. Carefully observe. These are how many files? 12 CSV files, comma separated value. And I get data in separate files. These are monthly CSV files. My manager told me to prepare an annual report combining all the data together. Okay. What I used to do in the company, I used to double click the file, copy the data and paste into Excel. Like this, I used to copy 12 times in a year. Copy from every file and paste into that place. It's a very old method. What is the new method? In just 3 clicks, how can you combine all the CSV files? But before I combine, let me show you the data. I'll open any one file and show you the data. It's just 4 columns: date, account, product, amount. Just 4 columns. Let's combine in 3 button clicks, all 12 files. Since we are in the training, I've just kept the data very small, but it can be 100 columns and millions of records. That's not a problem. So please see, how do I do in 3 button clicks? Right. Please see, number 1, I'll copy the path of that folder, simply copy the path of that folder where all the CSV files are kept, and I'm into Excel. We are in a Power BI training, but still I'm showing this example in Excel. Why? I'll tell you the reason. Step number 1, I can copy the path and paste the path inside this folder here. You see inside folder here, Control V, click on open. So copy, paste the path. That was the first step. Second step, you see all the files names are given here. So I can just click on combine and load. Okay. Second step is just combine and load. When I click on combine and load, that was the second step. And third and the last step is I can just click on OK button. That's it. Just 3 button clicks and the whole data is consolidated together. Can you see how many records I have? 25,000 records from all the 12 files. I know some people may not trust me because these are not 12 files. I can show them in the first column. When I click on the filter button, these are all 12 CSV files. Now, if a new file comes in that folder, please see the magic now. If I copy the path, okay, if I copy and if I paste the file in that folder, let's say I'll write as masters. Next month, if a new file comes, do I need to do the steps again? No. You just need to right click and refresh. The moment when I click on refresh, 25,000 records will be updated to, I do not know the number, but it will be updated to, you can see 27,000 records. And here you can see the file is created as masters. Superb. So using this, you can create a dashboard which will be completely automated. Okay. So you just keep on dumping the file, okay, in this folder. I repeat the steps. Have a look here. I copied the path of that folder and I pasted the path in this location. Control V. You can see the recording of this video again. You can see this one. Open. That's the first step. Second step was combine and load. And third step was I can just click on OK button. That's it. 3 steps. Whole data is combined and you get the answers here. Now, you have come for a Power BI training, right? You have enrolled for this Power BI webinar. Why am I showing you Excel? Let's come to Power BI. If you say Power BI, I'll take you to Power BI. Please see. If I'm in Power BI, I'll do the same steps again. See the same steps again. I can click on Get Data More button, everyone. I can click on Get Data More button in Power BI. And you remember the 3 steps, right? I can select this folder because I want to paste the path of that folder here. Control V. Okay, so I did not copy. Maybe I can copy the path of that folder and I will paste the path of that folder here. Click on OK. Second step is combine and load. Do you see some similarity between Excel and Power BI? Same second option, combine and load. Second option is combine and load. And then third option is I have to just click on OK button. That's it. All the 12 files from that folder would be combined. Okay, so when I click on close, I can show you the data in this data view here. Okay, and these are all the 12 files in that folder. Now, please tell me, I mean, I cannot ask you right now, but to do the same activity, even a 10-year experienced person does the same thing, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Even if it is a bit smarter, what they do is they work on the VB macro and then get the work done. This Power Query software, which I'm showing this one, Power BI, is there in the market from last 10 years. It's also available inside Excel. It's also available inside Excel, but not everyone knows this one. So therefore, the new tool came as Power BI. So Power BI, I can say, is a refurbished product from Excel. 70% of Power BI is Excel, and that Excel which you have never explored. Power BI, 70% is Excel, and that Excel which you have never explored. So I'm coming to the next example. Okay. So with the help of this, I can create some dashboard and report. Okay. So if I dump the file in that folder, I'll get the second thing. So everyone, please write down the questions, whatever you have. At the end, I'll be solving all your questions. Great. Now the third one, I'm picking up the data from Amazon website. Please see Amazon website. I can type as Amazon. Third one, I'm a bit moving ahead. Suppose I search here for phones. Everybody buys a phone from this Amazon mostly. And what I want is I want to find out which phone is having the highest price or the lowest price. Okay, which phone is having the highest or lowest price? What is the rating for those phones? There's a company in Pune named as Bajaj Finserv. They give finance to different mobile phones, different laptops and all. So their job is to pick up data every day from a website, every day. Okay, but by using this tool, they can just do it one time. And next time they have to just refresh. Please see, remember these two mobile phone names, Samsung Galaxy 14,000, Samsung Galaxy M52, that is 24,999. Okay, remember this two mobile phone names, 3 button clicks, and I'm going to get this data inside Power BI. How many clicks? 3 button clicks. Copy the path of that URL. Let's come to Power BI and I can click on Get Data Web option. As I promised you, 3-4 button clicks, it will come into Power BI. Get data, and I can just click on web option, paste the URL of that website. Okay, copy paste, what not difficult, right? Copy paste only. Clicked on OK. It's a live website, right? It's not my data now. This was the first step, copy paste. Second step is there are so many tables on that web page, and that's an unstructured data. Okay, unstructured or semi-structured. Now, what is the structured data? Which is in the tabular format. Okay, that is what you call structured format. So yahan se I'll just pick up any one table. Let's say I'll try to search which one is the table. So if you observe here, table 3 looks like the table which you want. Table 3. All right. Table 6 is the one. If you remember, if you see this one, we have this option as Samsung Galaxy M32, Oppo A15. This was table 6. Okay. So I will select this table 6 option, and column headings are not that great. If you see, column headings still needs to be cleaned. So anything which needs to be cleaned has to go to transform data. Transform data is like your cleaning area. It can be called as an operation theater. It can be called as a hospital or a garage. You go to garage, you get your bike fixed, and you come back again. You don't stay there for longer. You go to hospital, get operated, get tablets, and come back. Same way, we'll go to the transform data, do some cleaning part, and then come outside that option there. So transform data will open the cleaning tool named as Power Query Editor. And here I need some cleaning. I will just keep these 2 columns and remove the columns. I've kept column 1, column 3, because these are only important, right? Other columns not required. Name of the column, I'll write as phone. Name of the column, I'll write as price. Okay, just change the column heading and I can click on close and apply. Do not expect you'll understand everything in 40 minutes, everyone. First thing should be clear. You'll not understand everything, but I'm trying to show how simple the software is. Okay, how simple the software is. I'm not using any keyboard. I'm not using any formula. Okay, no syntax errors, nothing like that. So coming back to this place, I can just pick up data, which is, you see, phone and price. Phone and price. Now I'm very new to Power BI, like you all people are. I don't know how to create a column chart and pie chart. So what I'll do is I'll double click here. I'll double click here and I'll type as phone price. Phone price, let's say, what should I do here is bar chart, and clicked on OK. So that's a phone and price, and that's a bar chart. Okay. thoda sa cosmetic, a little bit of cosmetic changes would be required, but that's fine. So whenever the new data comes on the amazon.com, my job would be just to click on refresh button. My job is to just click on refresh. I do not have to do it every now and then. Today or tomorrow, everyone you'll be buying mobile phones from that Amazon. Everyone buys the mobile from there. So keep a track on that, and you can find out which one is the highest, which one is the lowest, or what is the price of so and so mobile phone. You can keep a track. So any live website, NSE, BSC, all these companies use this Power BI. Okay, National Stock Exchange, Axis Bank, Reserve Bank of India, Wells Fargo company. You tell the company, everybody is using Power BI. Tableau was there, now they have switched to Power BI. Done. Now coming to the next topic, we have limited time, so I'm not investing time much on this. Perfect. Now there's a channel. Okay, there's a channel who earns. I'm a YouTuber, by the way. If you search by my name, so you'll get. I have recorded 10,000 videos till then. 10,000 videos. Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, VBA. All these videos are there. So there are some videos which you can see. It has millions of views, 5.7 millions of views, 3.4 billion views. You don't have to search by my name. So now why I'm showing this channel here, I know the pain for getting a subscriber. I know the pain for getting a views. Okay, it takes a lot of pain. But there's a channel named as Data is Beautiful. Okay, Data is Beautiful. So what this channel is having, it is having just 58 videos and 1.4 million subscribers. How many? 58 videos, 1.4 million subscribers. Let us see what is that data there. And if you observe here, they just have only one type of chart. That's a bar chart. Only one type of chart, bar chart. Do you see something different? No. So what is the beauty of, what is the interesting fact here? Those have 37 million views, 16 million views, 18 million views, and 3.3 million views. And I don't know why they have, but when I went and clicked on that place, and I saw that just to watch this particular animated bar chart, 34 million people, 37 million people are interested. That's known as animated bar chart. The person whose channel is there, the person earns minimum, how much I can say, 10,000 USD per month on an average, 10,000 USD per month by just posting this kind of videos. You can also learn it by just 3 button clicks. I went to some menu bar and some option. You see, I went to some menu bar, some option here, and I clicked on insert from app source. I mean, there are 300 more charts outside Power BI, 300 more charts. So I can click on this option. Okay, let me try if I remember the password. Got it. So no problem. What I've done is I'm very smart. I actually downloaded the data before the training started, and I will show you that particular visual animated bar chart. And this chart is loaded here. Okay, just see, using 2 button clicks, I got that chart. Okay, when I click on that chart here, and I want to prepare the same animated bar chart, I also want to earn 10,000 USD per month. So using 3 button clicks, using just 3 button clicks, you can also have the dream to earn that. I know the speed is fast, the colors are not good, many changes you might recommend. Everything can be done. Everything can be done. You can prepare this kind of 58 videos. Obviously, there's some effort also taken at the back end, which I'll be not telling you right now. But yeah, creating this kind of chart just took us 3 button clicks. Name of the chart is animated bar chart. Animated bar chart. Now, many of you are very much interested in share market, Sensex. Okay, share market and Sensex. There, what you can do is you can create this kind of scrollers in just 3-4 button clicks. While I'm talking to you, I've created that animated, scroller option. Okay, now this speed looks like a Doordarshan channel. Okay, let's make it as a interesting, and the speed we can increase by just typing the speed as, let's say, 5. Or you can make it as 7. So this becomes more interactive, interesting. Like there are thousands of visuals. 300 are by default, but you can pick up thousands of visuals from Google and everywhere. Next one. Coming to the next topic, I'm switching from there. There's the AI in BI, artificial intelligence in business intelligence, AI in BI. Now I'm creating some charts over here. Okay, allow me. Creating charts is not a big deal. Okay, anybody can create. Okay, so steps you can get it anywhere. That's not a big deal. But I wanted to show you some features where you'll never find those features anywhere. Trust me, I have an experience of 10 years training into this industry, and I found Power BI one of the best tool which can save a lot of time, provided your company should utilize it. Okay, your company where you're working should utilize it. It is the cheapest tool in the Gartner quadrant, I can say cheapest. Okay, now that's a data here. Okay, which is a segment wise sales. It's a profit by region, sales by segment, and profit by subcategory. Now, how did I create a chart? Let's assume I just double clicked and I created a chart. Now, when you go for a presentation, I am very bad into explaining things. Suppose I'm very bad into that. So I can take help of this Power BI just to explain data in a proper manner. What is that thing? That's known as smart narrative. Smart narrative, as the name says, is very smart and it can narrate the data in a proper manner. So I can click outside here and I can click on smart narrative, either this option or this option. They both are one and the same. So see, without this one, what things you can explain that copy has 56,000, table has -18. What do you call West region has 108,000, consumer has so and so the 1,000. That's it. You cannot tell more than that. But using this feature smart narrative, it will convert your data into a textual format, and you can read and tell to your manager like this way. Consumer accounted for 50.560% of sales. Okay, so this way you can talk about that data set. Okay, just see if you can tell the line by yourself. Without this smart narrative, will you be able to get the analysis done by yourself? It's difficult. That's what you call AI in BI. Okay, smart narrative. That's a very interesting feature. And the last one, everyone, since we have very less time. And the last one, I have this order date and profit. Okay, order date and profit. Please see. Now, people who spend time here, let's say months together, I understand this carefully. There are some people in the company who spend time for months together, weeks together. And how much time do they spend? They spend, let's say, 4 hours per day for 30 days. Those people are known as data analyst or data scientist. Okay, what is their job? To find out why the profit went down, why the profit came up, why the number is down, why the number is up. So they create pivot table, and then they try to find out the solution here. Now, there's an example given here, everyone. In 2020 Q4, the profit was 38,000. In 2020 Q1, the profit came down to 24,000. You see, 24,000. Now, the question here is, my manager asking, can you tell me why the profit came down? So my answer would be because of pandemic, or because of some other reason, I don't know. But by looking at the data, he will tell me, just find out the answers by looking at this data. Is there salesperson not available, or product was not there, or discount was less, anything. So what you can do is, instead of doing that, it takes a lot of time. Instead of doing that, you go and ask them, right? You go and ask this person, why did you decrease? Why are you asking the other things? Right click on that place and ask them, you explain why did you decrease? Okay, you explain why did you decrease? And you see, within 30 seconds, it will create all the visuals and explain why did it decrease. So I can tell you confidently that central region was a reason to decrease from 38 to 24,000. Main reason, I can say. I repeat, another reason, what could be the reason? Corporate segment didn't work out, 38,000 to 24,000 minus 13,000 for corporate. All the reasons you'll get in one shot. Okay. I repeat, have a look here. Now the month of March is coming. I'm about to get an appraisal from a manager. Okay, I mean, manager will be giving appraisal to all the places, all the team members. Now from 16,000 to 38,000, the company has made a profit. Okay, you see, almost double. Now they want to find out, I want to give an appraisal, but whom should I give? To East region manager, West region manager, or this region manager? Corporate segment, healthcare segment, or finance segment? Which segment? So instead of doing analysis by yourself, right click on this 38,000, ask them that why did you increase? What was the reason? Why did you increase? So right click, analyze, explain the increase. And this way you can quickly find out central region was the main area where we got a good profit. So let's give the appraisal, incentives, bonus, perks to all these people in central. Next one, you can also find out the last statement I have, then which segment, these are all the answers. Corporate segment did a good job. So let's give the bonus, perks, everything to this particular area. Okay, all these people here. Next one. And okay, so this way you can find out AI in BI, artificial intelligence in business intelligence. And the last one, this is a PDF document. Okay, a credit card bank statement, and I want to see only this data here. Only this data. Now, Power BI is a very powerful software, can pull data from 100 data sources: Excel, CSV, PDF, LinkedIn, Facebook, SQL, Oracle, big data, every data you can say it can bring data from any data source. Now you can bring data from Outlook. That's very interesting, everyone. Very interesting case study. You can bring data from Outlook. Outlook attachment, if you see, PDF statement, bank statement, without opening the email, without downloading the attachment, without opening email, without downloading the attachment, Power BI can pull data from there and create good visualization. So next time when you get a new email with an attachment, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to open the laptop. You don't have to be there in the office. It will automatically create a dashboard. How? Just by button clicks. No coding required. All using just button clicks. Trust me, all using button clicks, you can get the answers. If you search in Google how to get email attachments in Power BI, you will get all the steps over there. So Power BI is that powerful. Today, what is happening? You have to manually sit and download and find out. Okay, these are the features. And the last one, if I want to clean this data in Power BI, in Excel, if I just want this transactional statement, a PDF document, today what people do, they copy paste into Excel, manually they do it. Using this tool, you can combine 1,000 PDF in just 10 button clicks. 1,000 PDF in 10 button clicks. It can be dirty. Bring the dirtiest possible data you have ever seen in your life. Dirtiest possible data in Power BI. It can clean for you. So coming to this place, I'll pull that PDF file by selecting this option. So I'll bring that PDF data, get data from file from PDF, and I can paste the path. Okay. So I'm doing in Excel, by the way. I'm selecting that PDF and I can click on transform data. You see, table 1, I want this data only. So see, obviously I cannot train you right now, but I can tell you in 5 button clicks, I'm going to clean this data. 5 button clicks. I have not used any coding, not a syntax, and I've got the answer inside Excel. Leave about Power BI, I'm doing in Excel. Now, some people might think we have come for a Power BI webinar. Why am I showing Excel? So let's do in Power BI Excel. Get data, more button, and I'll select the PDF connector. Okay, get the PDF connector, paste the URL, file 1, open. I picked up that file 1 and I clicked on transform data. Transform data. Okay, same steps you can see in a slower manner later on. And in just few clicks, I'm cleaning the same data here. I'm cleaning the same data here. Right. So you have heard a song in India, in Hindi, there's a song, Naye packet mein beche tumko cheez purani. So there's an old thing which has been sold in a new packet. That's what you call Power BI. Okay. So Power BI has few components which was already there in the market. Nobody was using it. So what Microsoft thought was, let's combine them and push it to a new software. If you say Excel, people will not be that much attracted towards Excel. Over to you. So try to use Power BI as much as possible. It's a free tool and it can save 3 months of salary per person, 3 months of time for per person. Yes, over to you, man.
Thank you so much, Pawan. Like amazing session, and I say a revision for me. So
Great,
yes, so
you,
guys, like we all are learning as of now all these stuff, and like it's really amazing. I'm coming from a consulting background where I have used Excel a lot Excel, and I have spent, I can't even tell you how much time I have just spent in Excel. And after taking sessions, and like he is teaching us right now data visualization, And after getting all these things, I'm getting back to it. I'm able to do everything in just 15 to 20 minutes.
Sure,
So
sure.
Pawan,
Great.
just like a few questions to you. One thing, if someone has not, if someone has very little experience or no experience in Excel at all, can that person can also perform well in Power BI and query?
They can do it, but I suggest don't do it right now in Power BI. You should have 3 years of experience minimum, so that you know the pain of combining the data, manually copy paste. That's the reason you should have 3 years of experience. If I directly do a spoon feeding, not a good deal. So go and find out the problems in Excel and then come to Power, because Power BI is there for some time. Excel will be there forever.
Okay. And someone who is a fresher, can that particular person, how much time that person will require to learn all the stuff that you have taught us right now in just last 30 minutes to be a good hands-on experience?
I can say for 32 hours on an average. A
Okay.
training session would be go for 32 hours, and the person has to practice after that every day, 2 hours, 1 hour, bringing data from anywhere, solving the questions.
Mhm.
So 32 hours of formal training would be there, and then let's say 100 hours daily, 1 hour practice. Obviously, jitna practice utna you'll become a smarter.
Rishikesh Kamble has asked, thank you for the question. Can we scrap data? Can you please elaborate a bit on it?
Yes, I understand what he's trying to say. Scrapping data means pulling data from a website.
Correct.
Yes, we can do that, provided basic things we can do in button clicks. If there are advanced, we need to write some 2-3 lines of code and we can get it done. By the way, scrapping data is illegal in all the most of the companies. RBI, Reserve Bank of India, Bajaj Finserv, they go at home, they do this web scrapping and then get the data like this. That's the thing which is going on today.
That's why I asked to elaborate. Yeah. So next question, Ankit Shukla. Can you please help me how I can download the application for free?
Download Power BI. That's it.
Chitra, can I get the recording? Sure, I will talk to the management and will help with the recording. So next one is anonymous. Tableau versus Power BI. What do you learn if I want to be a data storyteller?
Today I'll give you an answer, but tomorrow, how do you search? If you want to search, tomorrow you should be able to search. So there's a website named as Google Trends. You just search for there as Tableau and Power BI. Okay. You search for India from last 5 years. The name of the website is trends.google.com. And that's Power BI, that's Tableau in India. That's a scenario from last 5 years. Now, if you search for United States, this tool in United States, everyone is having a MacBook. This tool is compatible with MacBook, and this for Windows. Okay. Secondly, every year there's a Gartner Magic Quadrant. What do you call Power BI? Gartner. Every year there's a, like in India we have policybazaar.com, paisabazaar.com, which compares and gives you the best policy across the country, nation. Same way, Gartner Magic Quadrant compares all the best BI products across the world and tells you. And that's what you call Gartner Magic Quadrant. That's Microsoft Power BI, all tools, not only Power BI, but other tools as well. And that's Tableau. There's nowhere nearby. There's nowhere, no other tool nearby. So I can say guarantee next 3 years, this is in the market for sure, next 3 years. And best part is cheaper, more functionality, more features. Yes.
Thank you, Pawan. Dharun has asked awesome session with the time constraint you were on. Thank you so much, Dharun. You have said a lot of good unique attributes of Power BI. Do we have any disadvantage that puts other tools ahead like Looker, Data Studio, etc.?
No, I don't think. I have used Google Data Studio. I have used, I have know about Google Looker. No, Power BI anytime better, anytime. I can say one negative point, Tableau and Power BI. Power BI is a bit slower, 20% slower as compared to Tableau.
Thank you, Dharun. Someone anonymous has asked, in Masters Union, what topic will you teach? The same topic he's teaching right now, mastering data visualization. Rohit Malki has asked, what is DAX function?
Data analysis expression. Like in Excel, we have Excel functions. They say Power Query में M functions, Power Pivot में DAX functions, data analysis expressions. There are 400 DAX functions. There are 800 M functions. Need not be master in the beginning. First beginning when you learn the basics, then you can go for DAX functions.
Thank you, Rohit. Siddhant Singh is asking, can we include data from different path folders into the same Power BI dashboard, or it does have to be in one place always, path dependent?
If you want to combine all the files, mostly, so you keep in one folder. But even if it is in 10 different folders separately or nested one, you can still combine and get the answers. That is also possible, all using button clicks. Yes, I have one question which I can take. Niranjan Prabhu. Tableau Prep Builder is very young. It is just 3 years old in the market, whereas Power BI has a Power Query tool which is 10-year-old in the market. So Power Query is anytime better than Tableau Prep. Power Query is anytime better than Tableau Prep. It's a data cleaning tool.
Ria has asked, I have been studying data cleaning and analyzing using Panda and Matplotlib in Python. Does it help?
Leave Panda, leave that thing. Learn Power Query. Panda is 90% more difficult. What do you say ratio in that? In lesser amount of time, in lesser syntax and everything, you learn Power Query in Power BI or Excel, both places. And whatever Panda does, everything can be done in Power Query, I can say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ria. Jyoti has asked how to refresh the data in Power BI Pro using gateways.
We have to install data gateway. We have to connect the data sources. That is when you publish the data. It is possible. I cannot give you technical steps, but yes, we can combine and get the data refresh on a regular interval. Possible.
Thank you, Jyoti. Niranjan has asked, can we do ETL in Power BI?
Yes, ETL is extract, transform, load, which is data cleaning part, can be done in Power BI.
So I think we have answered almost everyone. So Pawan, just tell me one thing. So when we talk about data, when we talk about data cleansing and everything, so as per your knowledge and like you have trained so many people around the globe, so in which particular industry or domain you have seen a lot of data coming in, and where we can best use of where we can have the best use of the Power BI and query?
Wherever the Excel is used.
Okay.
So wherever the Excel is used, any department, any domain, healthcare, banking, finance, reserve, as I said, many banking sectors, many healthcare, marketing team, everybody uses Excel. And Excel is now a bit slower. People don't know how to use it. Learning VLOOKUP, advanced VLOOKUP will not help you. Go for Power Query inside Excel. Go for Power Query inside Power BI. That will save a lot of time.
Cool. And one more thing, Pawan, as we have some levels in Excel, we say, okay, the normal moderate level or the advanced level and all that particular stuff, in which advanced level you have like VBA codes and everything where you write and code something. So similarly in Power BI, do we have any like step going forward, some levels, or like where to start and where to end? Do we have some sort of that particular like TOI mentioned for this particular tool?
Levels, I can say one is creating charts and visual, which I've shown in 5 minutes. The same thing can be taken in 1 day. Okay, basic creating charts, headings and everything. That is level 1. Level 2 will come into data cleaning part, where you combine data, clean, dirtiest data, JSON data, which takes hours together, can be cleaned. So one is data visualization, second is data cleaning, third would be data modeling. So these are the levels you can say which can be crossed. But every level, if you're going for it, keep a gap of 10 days, 5 days, whatever possible. So you go and practice and then come back for level.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
So we have last 2 questions, Pawan.
Yeah.
So someone is asking, does certificate in Power BI helps in getting data analytics job? Which certificate would you suggest?
You can get any certificate in the market, even if you don't sit for the exam. I don't trust any certificate. so don't go for a certificate, go for knowledge, learn, get the knowledge. Anybody can, if I tell the company, no, I can guarantee them, I'll save your 2 months of salary. The company gives and asks me to get the work done. So you can ask my teammate who has undergone the training. That's it. But showing a certificate, it can help to some extent, but not for a longer run. Certificates kahin bhi mil jayega. It's not a big deal.
True. And Madhav is asking, can we combine VBA with Power BI?
I have never heard about it, because VBA kind of thing is already present in Power BI, named as Power Query.
Thank you so much, Pawan. And like I said, it's like to the attendees, it was a revision for me. And truly, like Pawan is here today, and like what he has taught you all in 30 minutes, he is teaching us that all in 20 hours. And really, these are the amazing sessions that we are always looking up to. Okay, so this is not something I'm going on a YouTube or checking how to put a VLOOKUP or how to put an XLOOKUP or what is a substitute of putting a V and an XLOOKUP that we have learned in the last class. All these subjects are really amazing subjects, and someone trainer like Pawan is like hats off to him at every point of time what he is teaching.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everyone in the participants and the attendees have really enjoyed this session. We look forward to you. You can always send out your questions to the admission team or reach out to anyone from the Master Union over the LinkedIn. We are really happy to answer your queries. Thank you so much, Pawan.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, man. My pleasure, everyone.